Hello guys, you are welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to sew this beautiful bustier blouse with a built-up neckline. In the previous tutorial, I shared how to draft this bustier with a built-up neckline. So if you are yet to watch the tutorial, I'll be dropping the link in the description box so you can go ahead to check it out. This tutorial is a continuation of that one because today I'm going to be sharing with you how to sew the bustier with a built-up neckline. So here I've gone ahead to cut out my pattern, and this is what the back block of the pattern is going to look like, and here I have the front block of the pattern. The next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to cut this pattern on my fabric. So I'm going ahead to place my pattern on my fabric. Here I have the front and the back. So for the front, you'll be cutting the front unfold, that is the center front unfold. Then for the back, you can cut it separately. I also went ahead to mark a seam allowance of 0.5 inch all the way around, including the neckline. And I did the same thing for the back, but for the center back, there is no allowance on the center back because of the zipper allowance. And here I have the side. For the side, I went ahead to add a seam allowance of 0.5 inch all the way around, except for the side. So I'm going to go ahead to cut it out like you see me doing in the video. So after cutting it out, this is what it is going to look like. The next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to cut out my lining and also my wadding for the bustier area. Then I'll come back to show you what to do next. So I've gone ahead to cut out my lining, and I've also gone ahead to pad the bustier area of the blouse I'm going to be making. So I'm just going to go ahead to keep the lining aside, and I'll be illustrating with the main fabric. So whatever you do on your fabric, you are repeating the same thing on your lining. So after padding, this is what the bustier is going to look like after I was done padding. And I also went ahead to attach an interface to the upper part of the neckline of the bustier. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to join the center block of the bustier to the side block. So when joining, you will start stitching from the lower part down to the upper part, and I'll repeat the same thing for the other side and also for the lining piece. And also for the back, I'll be repeating the same thing for the back. I'll go ahead to join the center back to the side back, and I'll be repeating the same thing for my lining and also for the main fabric. So I'm going to go over to my sewing machine to quickly do this, then I'll come back to show you what it looks like. After joining the center front to the side front, this is what it is going to look like. As you can see, the bust came out really nice. I also went ahead to open up the seam and I gave it a good press, and this is what I have. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to join my lining piece to my main fabric. So I'm going to go ahead to place the lining on it like this, making sure that the good face are facing each other. After placing it, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to sew the neckline area. So I'll stitch from this point down to the other side of the neckline. After sewing the neckline, I'm going to go ahead to close up the hemline, and I'll also go ahead to close up the sides, after which I'll come back to show you what to do next. And also for the back, I'll be repeating the same thing for the back. So here I have the back. I'm going to go ahead to join the lining piece to the main fabric of the back. So I'll place it, making sure the good face are facing each other. Then I'll go ahead to finish up the neckline, the side, the hem, and also the zipper area. So once I'm done doing all this, I'll come back to show you what to do next. So after joining my lining to my main fabric, this is what it is going to look like, and this is what the inner part is going to look like. So you can keep the neckline in place with your hemming gum. And I also went ahead to repeat the same thing for the back, and this is what the back is going to look like once you are done joining your lining to the main fabric of the back. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to join the front block of the back to the back block of the back. And in doing that, what you're going to go ahead to do now is to open up the shoulder area of the front and also do the same thing for the back. Then you're going to go ahead to place the two of them together, making sure that the lining is meeting the lining part and also the fabric part is meeting the fabric part, and also make sure that the seams are aligning. So once you place them together like this, the next thing you're going to go ahead to do is to stitch them together. So I'm going to move over to my sewing machine and stitch the two pieces together using 0.5 inch. Once I'm done doing this part, I'll be repeating the same thing on the other side. Then I'll come back to show you what it looks like. So after I was done joining it together, this is what it is going to look like. This is what you should have. Make sure that the seams are aligning. The next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to notch it, after which I'll turn it over to the good face for you to see what it's going to look like. So this is what you should have. As you can see, the neckline is already coming out. This is what you're going to be having once you are done joining the shoulders together. The next I'm going to go ahead to do now is to fix the zipper to the center part. So for the center part, you can decide to start your zip from the upper part, but for me, I'm going to go ahead to stitch all the way down by at least 5 inch. After stitching down by 5 inch, I'm going to go ahead to fix the zipper on the remaining part of the blouse. Then I'm going to go ahead to close up the sides of the blouse. So I'm going to go ahead to quickly do this, then I'll come back to show you what it looks like. So after I was done fixing my zipper to the blouse, this is what it looks like. It came out really beautiful and I love the neckline. This is what the back is going to look like once you're done fixing your zipper to it. So I closed up the upper part and I fixed my zipper all the way down. So this is what you should have. The next I'm going to go ahead to do now is to attach my sleeves to it. Then I'll come back to show you the final look of the blouse. So after fixing the sleeve, this is what the blouse looks like. It came out really beautiful. I love the neckline. It came out really nice. So you can go ahead to try yours. After trying yours, please kindly let me know in the comment section if it came out really nice like this. So if this video was helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to. And also don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.